It's the car. They think I'm a gangster.
So we're going to the props department of a film studio.
So first of all, do you have a list?
Do I have a list?
This how we start this morning. It's early. Got up at about 4:15 this morning. You can see we still have no light in the day. The sun's not come up, but the journey starts. First stop, jump on a flight here in Cornwall and get myself to London, where we're going to meet up with Mark. Then we'll look at our next flight to take us on to Bulgaria. It might be early, but honestly, I'm super excited about what we're going to find.
Hey brother, we were here safe and sound, just arrived and we just sorted the car out. So there's Hugh getting some filming of me trying to speak Bulgarian. No, we can't do this bit.
The body.
Yeah. Welcome to Bulgaria. We are going to Nu Boyana Studios here in Bulgaria, in Sofia. We are going to go and look and we're going to scour the prop department there and the wardrobe department. They've done a lot of sort of Bible story films there, so my hope is that we'll be able to find lots of props that are accurate enough, that look like the stuff that we've got on the list, and we've got all sorts of stuff on the list. There are pages and pages and pages of stuff. When we know what something looks like, when it's been excavated or in an archaeological dig, we have to find the actual thing. We can't make any compromises. If we don't know what it looks like the crown of thorns, we don't know what that looks like. We know what it was constructed of, but we don't know what it actually looks like. So we have a bit more leeway in what we find. Should try dragging this lot over the cobbles and see what happens. It was a bit disconcerting when the lift drops.
Oh, Hugh.
Hugh.
Oh, right there. Brilliant.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
This is Richie, my man Richie. If you've seen any of the Video Bible Dictionary videos, then you'll recognise him. Richie is the contact with the studio, and Richie has this phenomenal ability to find stuff. He's like a bloodhound where he will laser focus find stuff. Why do you know the studio?
I'm originally from Israel, but Bulgaria here is like a second home for me. I lived here and I work in Nu Boyana. We had an office there. We had a project. We did all the God stories, all the Savior movie, and we shoot the movie, the Savior movie in this Nu Boyana. First time I saw the storage and all the items there, I was wow.
Yeah.
I know that they have everything. I know that this is a good place for finding this kind of things.
Let's get cracking. Are there any things that you particularly like to find off that list, Richie?
I like to find everything. Everything. As much as we can, because in one-stop shop you can find a lot of things. This is the best. It should be the same thing that we need, not like similar. It's as Mark wanted. This is the most important thing.
What Mark wants, Mark gets.
It's the car.
Yeah.
I think I'm a gangster.
I told him blackmail me.
Yeah. I'm going to meet with the head of the studio before he let us have a wander around, so hopefully he'll let us have a wander around again. We've got all day to take our time to catalogue as much as we can. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, thank you.
So first of all, do you have a list of the things that you need?
Do I have a list?
You do?
It's got everything on it, so we'll have to...
You will take pictures of all the props you need.
Yeah, great. Okay, thank you.
There's a fair bit in here.
It's just mental, yeah. There's just some props up there from Hellboy. There was a film, Hellboy. It's just, yeah, it's just so much fun. But work, serious work. but fun. It's sort of a bit overwhelming to begin with because there's so much stuff here. I saw some ceramic, some clay pots. See, one of the challenges is when you're faced with thousands of things is trying to remember what's on the list, which is why I try to go through the list fairly regularly, or not regularly enough, because it's easy to forget, because I don't even know what that is. It's a pouring jug thing, but I think this is like oil lamps. Don't need oil lamp, but this is much bigger oil lamp than we've had. It's a bit small, I mean, we could use... We needed to find water jar carrying on the shoulder, and that was tucked under. It actually was cracked. Yeah, it'd be better if it wasn't broken, but it might be as good as we're going to get. I don't know if that was a massive problem. We've actually found another one, so the first one we're not going to use. Ah, leather bucket. Oh, perfect. Look at that. They're amazing, absolutely perfect. That's really nice. I don't know what the chemical infusion is when that happens, but when you hit it on nail on the head, this is great to show that. I mean, it's an actual leather bucket, not just a fake leather bucket.
That was your moment as a king.
We needed a woven basket for bread. That took a little while because there was a lot of them, and it had to be the right type of reeds and the right shape and not destroyed, not fall into pieces. Ah, that looks good. Oh, I think it's a lid, but I don't think that matters because that's...
Mark?
Oh, Richie, the bloodhound calls, the bloodhound beckons. Yeah? Is it a platter and is it bronze?
Yes, come.
He's either found something,
all right, hold on.
About to find him like under a pile
of... help me,
shells.
It's fallen on me. All right, let's go see what Richie wants. They're any bigger. I've just passed some over here as well. It needs to be that, but a bit bigger. About this sort of big. We needed a metal platter, a bronze metal platter. Again, I found a whole pile of them. I mean, they're all different sizes. And I'm looking at them, and there are some that are Egyptian, some that are too modern. So I had to sort through them all, and I eventually found one that I'm pretty happy with. Actually, that would probably do. This is very Middle Eastern, from my vast knowledge of Middle Eastern artifacts. Yeah, so this is when the daughter of King Herod, Antipas, I think, I can't remember his name exactly.
Herodia.
Yeah, him. The girl danced, and he said, "You can have anything you want, up to half my kingdom." She asked her mum, said, what do you reckon? And her mum said, John the Baptist's head. So Herod went to had him beheaded, and they brought his head on a platter. And yeah, this is it. We needed to find papyrus, parchment paper, and we found some fairly quickly, but we went waist deep in scrolls and trying to see if there's any bigger, because the ones we found weren't very big. But we found a box where there was 2 small papyrus bits. One of them was on a scroll, but the ends of the scroll are cupboard handles. They look too modern, they're too machined, so we can't use that. But the other papyrus was rolled up, so we found that. But Richie was in there, this big box full of bits of paper of various descriptions. We didn't find anything better, but that's okay. You know, I think we just need to show what it looks like. We found a cured animal skin rolled up as well. And that was a very quick, in fact, that's one of the things that Richie found when we were looking for the papyrus. Oh, it is as well. I think this is real. Yes, it is real, yeah.
It is real?
Yuck. I'm so westernised. I mean, this has been dead I don't know how long, and it still freaks me out a little bit. I like my meat vacuum packed from a supermarket. So here we've got linen. Here we go, look, this is linen. They've got lots of material, all sort of folded up. I don't know what they do with it all, but it's absolutely shelves and shelves of it. And so we found fine linen, We've got linen before, and we shot that where you wrap dead bodies in linen, and we did a video of that. But this is fine linen. This is a lot more better woven, and this would have been what would have been used to make, you know, nice clothes and that kind of stuff. Oh, it's pulling my eyes. Doesn't quite fit. I don't know if that would actually. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, it's
It looks
squeezing.
good. It looks good.
Making my eyes bulge.